Hi, I'm Kathy Garver and
I'm Scott Weaver.
And together we've put together a wonderful compilation of some of our favorite recipes.
Yep, recipes that have been handed down to us from our family members to things that we've discovered over the years we love and our families love as well. And we're hoping you do too.
Everything from New Year's to Christmas. Join us. So what I'm going to show you today how to make from the book is oven-fried picnic chicken. So what's really nice when you're at a picnic is just to pick up a leg or a thigh instead of trying to mess with a whole chicken. So what we've done is to go to the store and get 4 nice chicken breasts with the skin on and 4 nice drumsticks. Although my package had 5 in it, so I have 5 drumsticks that we're going to deal with. So you get the chicken and then wash it off. I like to wash it off a little bit and dry it. And then nice buttermilk. So you want to shake up the buttermilk really nicely, and then you put a cup into a large bowl with 2 cloves of nice garlic, just pressed against a spoon to crush them just a little bit, then peel them, and then put them into the big bowl. So you have the buttermilk and you have the garlic, and then you put your pieces of chicken in here. Now, you marinate these for 30 minutes to 12 hours. So these chicken pieces have been marinating for about 6 hours, and they're about ready to go. So there you have your nice marinated chicken pieces. And these have just been taken out of the refrigerator. They're going to warm up a little bit. And in the meantime, we'll preheat the oven. So we're going to go over to the oven and bake. And this will be for, I believe it's 400 degrees. There we go. I'll check on that and make sure. But you have your book right in front of you, so you can check on me and make sure I have the right temperature. So 400 degrees, and we'll let that heat up. Good old Bessie here takes a little bit of time sometimes to heat up. So in the meantime, we're going to make the what the chicken is going to be dredged in. But first, get out a shallow baking pan. These were actually cookie sheets, new ones that I got for Christmas last year. And put foil in them so that's nice and lined, and then take some spray oil and spray the tin foil. So spray the tin foil really well. There you go. And now you've got your pan all prepared, the oven is all prepared, and now we are going to make the dredging solution. So I want to make sure that that is the correct, it is 400 degrees. My cheat sheet said, okay, good. So Kathy remembered, and it is 400 degrees. You already found out, didn't you, by looking in the book. All right, so first we're going to put in 1.5 cups of plain breadcrumbs. You can make your own, you can buy them. I like to do things easy, so I bought them, and I didn't have any leftover bread. My family makes sandwiches all the time, and they eat up all the bread with their tuna fish or their peanut butter sandwiches. Or my son is into arugula, and the younger generation makes these wonderful different kinds of salad with, you know, goat cheese and arugula and the nice healthy bread. Well, my husband has tuna fish and white bread. So, and I don't eat sandwiches, but I do eat chicken, and this is going to be a very nice chicken. So we have the breadcrumbs in there, and now, as you can see in your book, and as you're following, take just 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. Now, these recipes these can all be doubled. If you have a big party that's going to be going to the picnic, you can double the recipe. Instead of a half a teaspoon, you can put in a whole teaspoon. I see this is a quarter teaspoon, so I'm putting in more of the basil, which came next, and I need one more little thing of oregano. And now we are going to put in some marjoram, and we will do the correct thing of 1/2 of a teaspoon of marjoram. And then you can either use kosher salt or a little garlic powder, and use both. I'm going to use both because I really like garlic. Even though the chicken has been marinating in the garlic cloves. And again, if you wanted to double the recipe, you would put in 4 garlic cloves instead of just 2 garlic cloves. So here's just a little garlic powder to garlic it up a little bit. It's good for you. Garlic is very good for your health. So now you have all of the spices, and we are just mixing that up really good. It's good to spend a little extra time. I know it's a temptation just to hurry up and do it, like I like to do, but you really should take a little time and make sure that all of the spices are well integrated into whatever you're doing, whether you're putting it into a little flour, you're putting it into breadcrumbs or cornbread or different kinds of things that you would like to dredge your chicken in. And speaking of dredging your chicken, that's next. So I'm going to walk over and drain the chicken from the buttermilk. So since we're not going to use the buttermilk again, we're just going to get the chicken in here and drain it as much as possible so it will be good to then dredge in the breadcrumbs. So we'll let it drain for a wee bit, and I'm going to make sure that we get all this buttermilk out, because I'm going to put it back into the same dish. And so I think it's very wise to, once that's all out there, just take a paper towel and clean out your dish. So after you've gotten most of the buttermilk drained from the chicken, now you dredge it. So take one of your thighs or a drumstick, and then you just put it into the breadcrumb mixture, dredge it real well, and then shake it off a little bit. Then put it skin side up on your prepared pan. After you have dredged all the pieces of chicken, then take your oil, your spray, and then just lightly spray the chicken, and then it will be ready for the oven. So after you have dredged the last piece of chicken, you put it there with its friends, and then remember to take your pan or whatever kind of spray, lightly spray it. I've already sprayed the other pieces, and then you put it in the oven that has been heated, 400 degrees. Now make sure it's the third of the way down, and that will get a nice golden color to your chicken. And then put on the timer, and we're going to time this for 35 minutes. Check it then. It may take 5 more minutes, depending on your oven, 35 to 40 minutes, and press start. And there you go. Well, I think our oven-fried picnic chicken is just about ready. So let's go see. It's had enough time, so it should be ready. Oh, there it is. Golden brown. Very nice. Here is our oven-fried chicken. Now, you can put a meat thermometer in to make sure that it's done correctly, because it's poultry and we want to make sure that it reaches the right temperature. Now, because this is picnic chicken, if you're going to serve it warm and go on the picnic right away, I suggest taking each of these, and you can put it in a basket with paper towels and tin foil in order to transport it. Now, if you want to use it cold, then put the pieces into plastic, parchment paper, wax paper, refrigerate it, and have it be cool, and then you can take it the next day on your picnic with the rest of the ingredients of the foods that I have put into the book along with Scott Weaver for our holidays, favorite recipes. See you next chapter.